Alright guys, welcome to some nice content from Silad here on this Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Actually, I've been really enjoying this game. I have to say there's been quite a few things that have happened on my stream which quite have been enjoyed, to be honest. Started to do a bit more in the game, starting to get more money. So there's a couple of ways to make money. There's a couple of ways to look at and get further in the game, and we're going to go to this area here. So let me just zoom out of the map a minute. So as you can see, there's Takoff up there, we've got Samin down here, and we've got Trosk over this way. So over here at this place here, there's an inn, and it's about 150 for a night, but you can stay longer as well. So I think it works out about 50 for a night, or you could stay for longer. I've got a permanent thing, and I have to say it's quite an actual bargain in a way, because if we go here, so this wreath here marks that this is a lodging. And what happens is, as you come here, you won't be able to get in the night time, but you have to come in at the daytime. You have to speak to the innkeeper, which is that guy there. This one here, look. This is the innkeeper. You can talk to him. And this, I just like found out this is a really cool thing. You get eat from the pot here. As I thought there was like a wine thing here. Is this wine? Does it let me have any? No, no. Maybe not. I thought they did. It's a place you can sit down in here, read your books or whatever you want to do. There's a drying rack here, which has drying items on. I've took a few from here, and I've not been caught from stealing or anything. Just having a look around. There isn't much here. Sorry, it's a little bit dark. Let me just put my torch on. There we go. So this rack's unusable. There is a fire here. I don't know if that actually gets lit or anything. But this drying rack over here, like I said, you can take stuff from there. That's pretty much it. There are like maids that come in. You can get stuff off those. There's a die that you can get, which actually helps you in the game of dice, which is pretty helpful. So that's useful. Let's go. So these are just normal storages, but up here is where your room will be. So if we spin round, you'll see the roof at the wreath at the top of the door. That marks where you will be. So you open this, gives you an idea of what you will get. And I'm just going to show you. So you get 2 apples, you get bandage, you get your bed, which you can actually sleep and save. You get some marigold decoction. You get some wine, which is really good. And then you get some nice clothing stuff that's stacked around. There's not much lighting, which is a bit of annoying. But other than that, it's a nice little tidy room. If we close the door, you can see you can have wine there. It doesn't give you the option to lock the door, which I'm quite worried about in this game. Is it says you can open and close it, but you can't really lock yourself in, you know. And also, what we all need is a lock box, which if I open it, I got some stuff in there at the moment. I've put in there. So yeah, I've been grinding the game and doing a bit, and I have to say that the best method I found is once you buy the dice, you sleep here and save it, and you go down here. It takes a bit of skill, but what I do is play this guy at dice, and you play him at dice, and you put your wager down, and what you do is you keep playing it and playing it, and then you use And what happens is after you put your new dice in there, you'll eventually start to get a few wins and gradually build up your money. Also, what people don't have told you, if you look on the map as well, is you'll see new quests. They don't really show up that well. I've seen this in other few videos as well. So these quests also give you some more cash flow. So that is very helpful. Also, eggs nests. A lot of people haven't been saying anything about these, but you generally get eggs, so you can actually sell them or eat them. But also, you need to be prepared as you need to check the life. So if we go in here, and we go on food, you can see that this lifespan, 7th of cabbage, is not going to last. However, you can feed it to the animals. I know it doesn't look that good, but you can. Also, to do other stuff, you can take stuff off yourself by placing it in a pouch, which kind of helps stuff. You need to check this bit here. I always say keep it to about 100. I've overeaten a bit with the food here, but yeah, I try not to go too much. Charisma's good if we can work on that, because what you want to do is you want to try and make it so you're good with decision making and, you know, convincing people. Noise, that if you're ever thinking about snooping around and stuff like that, you definitely will need to make sure that your noise is down and visibility, because if they catch you, see you, you're going to get really, really bad damage. If you can get some like armor that's a bit less noisy, I wouldn't go any higher than 10, at max maybe 12, but try and keep it at a low number if you can, otherwise you will get noticed very quickly if you're trying to lockpick any of these areas that you can lockpick. So yeah, I haven't done much lockpicking, to be honest, but I will say this. Here's some numbers here which you'll need to look at. So basically, you want to look at your gear, and this will tell you how much damage you can put out, you know, via your gear. So this is basically the protection. I think this one's that protection. I think that's defense. Pretty sure that's no. These are the moves. That's pretty good. So you got like stabbing and slaying and stuff. I'll try and figure out some more details on that for you, because I'm still a bit hazy on it. But yeah, it's a fantastic inn. Definitely worth dropping by. Definitely recommend it. So there's also a bathhouse here. So if we look on here, you can actually go and have a bath. There's also archery as well, which is... Where did I find the archery? There is an archery area somewhere. Find it, but... Where's the archer bit? Is this it? Is this it? Drying right. There's an archeries around anyway, and basically what I was going to say is that if you, when you find them, there we go, there's the archery. So if you go here, there's also a quest which at the Bidlock Pond. I think that's how you pronounce it. I do apologise if it's wrong. So go here, you can actually get involved in some tournaments and also win some money. Also, by the way, training up your bow and arrow, but you will need a bow or a crossbow, and you will possibly need some arrows, as far as I'm aware. There's a few little things around here to check out. It's mainly exploring this game. Those that have played the first one will understand, but I just wanted to give you a quick tips and stuff that you may not have known. So it's pretty frigging good so far. Any tubs that are around, you can pretty much have a wash. The There's also, sometimes there's books and stuff hidden around you can learn. So I always look in the, where the lavatories are, you know, the toilets, which is usually here or something. They're usually books. There's a few that have been found. I've watched a few videos and stuff, and I thought, well, I've not really done much with this.
God bless. Are you blind?
I don't particularly want to rob it, because it alerts a lot of people. Then you get a wanted level, and then it goes up to other stuff. I'm trying to adventure out into it more. Like I say, trying to cover some tips, get everybody up to speed. Really, really cool. I'm playing it on PC as well, by the way, so if anyone's wondering, yeah, it's really good on PC. I've only spotted a couple of glitches in the game, not a lot really, but the dice I'm really enjoying. I've noticed there's some nice streams in the game, there's some nice features to look at. It's good for roaming, so realistic, really do enjoy it. But yeah, it's just so pretty, I think. Like, look at that, how real it looks. So yeah, let's go have a little run back up here. So there we go. Right, let's go back onto the map. Also, let's have a look at this fast travel business, because a lot of people are saying fast travel is definitely effective. It isn't in some senses, because if you look, say I wanted to fast travel to here. Look how long it's going to take me to get there. And then it says stop and rest, continue away. Continue on my way. You have that option to continue. But if you look how long it takes you to get to places, by the time you get there, you are not actually benefiting much from it. Because if we go into here, if we go into the map, trying to figure out if there's actually a clock in this clock at all. I can't remember if I did see a clock on it. Don't know. What I do find though, if you go to a bed nearby and you go to sleep, you'll have a look and it will tell you what time it is. So it also helps. This moment in time, we are in the afternoon, and if you know how a 24-hour clock works, you can tell that we are just after 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So if we were to sleep all the way till night time, we'll replenish most of our stuff, but you can't have any more than 10 hours or 11 hours. Oh, as it goes to 12. Okay. You get no more than 12 hours sleep, which is pretty fair. And that does everything. But it's also good to bear in mind what time it is. So if you do go across like a camp, do stop by, check the time, as it is very, very important that you kind of know. Because if you can get a good amount of rest and sleep as well as food, then your player Henry will be a lot more happier, he'll be a lot more better, and he won't take so much stamina down when he's fighting. Also, you can buy horses here. This is my little neat trick. Go round here.
That's bloody deep.
Go. And here are some horses. Now, obviously, this is quite early on in the game for those that are playing it, and there are a good selection of horses here. Some are old, and also your pebbles. I'm not going to go too much into it because it might spoil it for people only just playing it. But you'll find out who pebbles the horses eventually. So yeah, and basically you can go around them, and you can find out basically by pressing X or whatever button is on controller. I'm not sure. it will come up and tell you how much stats you have for each thing. So you've got stamina, capacity, how much it can hold, speed, courage, and value. Courage is more for about battles, so the higher the number, the better. The lower, the worse number. This means it can carry more armory, lower, it can't. And also how good it is in battles. Stamina is good because obviously you want to be able to get away from bandits if you are under threat or you're bleeding and you need to get away in a hurry. But it comes at a big price. That's 700 right there you're going to need. And it's a lot of groshons in it. So this is a Roman horse. I'm not too keen on this one, to be honest. Even though it's very sturdy and very good in battle, I'm not a big fan of the bigger horses, but it's entirely up to you. Also, you can go up here for some practice.
God bless.
And it's got a nice little training area, a good little bit of practice to get up to speed with the things. Also, you can get this spade at night time if you're looking to do some digging. So, let's go into the map again. And I'm going to show you something else. So, if we go up here, there's a grave. There's a fresh graves. And you'll find more of these. And these contain armor. When we go to these, you'll dig them up. And you can basically keep them or sell them. I would recommend that you sell them at the blacksmith. Because you'll get more than they're worth. Which is up in Kharkov. Where you'll have where we will go now. Kharkov. And it's going to take us a bit of a while to get there, but when we get there, I'm going to show you something that I came across today. So, even though this game offers a lot of real-life traits and skills like blacksmithing, learning how to do swords and making other things like horseshoes, it has many other things to offer. You can learn apothecary, like making potions and medicines. And also, I think there's farming and some other things. I've not come across those yet. You have a nice room here, so it may seem. We go in here. It does have a lockbox, but it's not yours. You do have a table. But you have nothing here. They don't give you no food. Oh, they do give you food. I didn't see that there. So you do have food, but it's not letting me actually eat from it. So it's probably cold. You get a lot of sound from next door, which isn't a very good value of sleep in my opinion. And as you can see, there's a bit of a glitch with the sparks coming in. So like I said, there are a few things with the game. But if we sleep, we cannot save it. So, it's good for free if you want a quick little kip or something to rest. Overall, it's not very good indeed. That's why I prefer the lodgings where you have to pay. Of course, that's if you've got the money. Definitely shut the doors behind you. And also there's a horseshoe here which you can steal. I would do that when they're asleep at night time. Just come on in, take it, and it's a little bit of money, not much, but it all helps. He'll give you lots and lots of work to do. He's a little bit arrogant and in his ways, but honestly, this is probably a really good starting point for anybody looking to get work. There's some other bits of work around which I'm just going to let you into now to know. Okay, so there are nests that you can collect like I've mentioned. There's work down here somewhere. And I believe there's some more work from other areas. I think there's some work. Where was it? I think there's some work around this area. I've had to... this is a different game I'm in at the minute. Also, if you're looking for the Wandering Drunk, it is that is where you need to go. So if you walk across the fields, head that way. The best thing to do is get him in the daytime, and then he'll be a little bit drowsy and asleep. You can hit him when he's sat down. You'll get the upper hand. If you wait for him to stand up, then it's going to be more of a challenge. However, like I said, this is a different game to what I was starting on. I'm a bit further on than this on my other game. And when you do save it, you can't use save and quit if you do have another game, because it will save over the game that you've already got, and it would mess things up. So if you're going to save the game, go into here and then do it that way. But this will actually cost you to save your schnapps. So we don't particularly want to do that if you can help it. So that's why having the bed definitely helps. And then, like I said, you know, it really helps with everything then if you don't use this. Yeah, I've got some DLCs and stuff coming. I don't know much details on that for you at the moment. I'm still learning stuff like everybody else, but I wanted to put out this video so everybody can benefit from it and learn straight away. I'll try and figure out some more things for you. Also, there's another thing as well what I want to check on is trees. A lot of people don't understand these trees, and there's a few of them that have nests in, and they have arrows you can collect. So definitely have a look around some of these big trees and stuff. Also have a good look around some of these areas, because sometimes there's bits that they've dropped. So a lot of it is just like traveling and just basically discovering new things. But yeah, it's very enjoyable. Also, killing cows gives you meat, but it can be quite heavy to carry. But yeah, it's a fantastic game. I really enjoy it. If you've got any other things that you want to add, then please do below. Try not to do any spoilers, so keep the enjoyment for everyone. But I really am enjoying it, and like I say, I'm still learning it as I go along. Anyway, that's it from me. I'll catch you soon. Enjoy your day. Keep going, man, and enjoy it.